All right, welcome back. So yesterday I had my first ever stream, and today I will continue with this. So let's jump right back in here and see if I can survive my first winter. All right, so let's see if my villagers will survive this winter. So what did we do yesterday? We have our village here in the Windy Rivers, and we spawned here in the Schachspitz area region here. And we have so far like 15 villagers in this area, and we have focused on fishes at the moment. And we have a salt mine here, so that is also trying to mine here and sell as much as possible. We established a trade route, I think. Did we do that? Yes, we did. Crafting material, fuel, no. Salt, yeah, we are exporting salt here to the entire region. So that is our main source of income here. And we plot down our farmhouse here, and we managed to plow and sow a little bit at least. So hopefully our second year is going to be a little bit better. We are going to hopefully produce some bread. That's the goal at least. The church is up and running finally, so people are decently happy at least. We are not taxing everyone just yet, because we don't have a manor. So let's see if we can survive. We only have 2 months of food left, and it's January. So, fingers crossed. I placed down some chicken coops. So I will see if they start producing some eggs, so we can have those in the markets. Hopefully. Can we see how much food we actually have? No, we cannot. We just see that we have 2 people working in the granary and 1 person in the storehouse. So, all right. Fingers crossed that they will produce some eggs for us, so that we can survive the winter. We need to place down some kind of windmill to prepare for to bake some bread. Crops grow. Oh no, we're first going to harvest in August. Okay, so we need a different source of food. And I know that we have some berries here on the other side of this river. So I think we need to place down some kind of bridge. Can we go just through the forest here? Maybe we can have like a path going around here and just through the woods. It's going to be a pretty dangerous walk, I believe. Just to fetch some berries, but I mean, it's either that or like starvation. If we don't get to produce any more eggs or slaughter some chickens. I don't know how the game will react. Meat, fishes, animal products. Yes, we need to have some vegetables and fruits. But we don't have enough money just yet, but we should be able to trade some salt here. Yeah, we have a steady income here. So I think we should be good. So let's see, carrots. All right, so we purchased some seed there for some carrots. Then beetroots provides a low yield of beetroots and takes roughly 10 weeks to grow. Medium high yield of cabbages and takes roughly 18 weeks to grow. But I mean 14 weeks, that is a long time. Let's see if we have that much time. And I think the lake hopefully is not going to be frozen the entire year. But also the fishes needs to re-establish here. We only have 30 fishes left. So let's see, what can we do? We can of course import some, maybe some livestock. That is of course also something that we could do. Animal pen. Yes, we can trade for some animals maybe. Let's see if we can place down some kind of trading post here. I thought I placed this yesterday, but maybe I forgot to save the game actually. So let's see. Right, livestock, there we go. See if they can manage to build that. Do. There we have our first log. See if we can speed this up a little bit. We have some timber, we have some planks. Do we have some more space? No, we don't. So we need to have some more plots. So we can have more villagers moving in here. Of course. But of course we don't have that much food on the other hand. So we need to be a little bit conservative about how many people we're actually letting into our little town here. So what can we actually build? Forest hut, forger's hut, hunting camp, fisherman hut, stone gathering camp, quarry. Workers extract rough stone from rubble. Workers gather rubble from stone deposit. So this is just a stone rubble. So we can gather some stone if we want, but that's not going to give us anything that we might need at the moment. Trading post we are building our livestock trading post. We have water, we have our marketplace tavern. Of course that would be nice to have, but maybe not right away. So let's see, worker shear, wool from sheep, windmill and oven. Pasture space for livestock. Okay, so if we want to keep some animals, let's see if we can actually buy something. Horses, sheep or lambs. And what are we using for? Can we like use them for food? Or are we just going to use them for to make like clothes and stuff like that? Yes, we are out of food very soon, I know. Not good at all. Not good at all. And we don't have any hunting ground. Yeah, we only have the fishes, but we don't have any wild animals here, unfortunately. So I think you guys need to starve, unfortunately, until we actually can pick some berries. So let's see if we can bring in some more. Maybe not more firewoods. We need more logs and we need more planks. Definitely. And where can we set the area? Set working area. Just gonna chop down in this area. One per year. Yeah, we need to have some tools. We only have 6 tools left. So that is something that we need to import, unfortunately. We need to import. We need to make sure that we have enough tools. So let's say that we don't want to go below like 6 or something, and it's going to cost us 13 coins to uphold or to buy like one. So I think, what was the price to build a bridge over here? 45 planks. Doesn't matter where we put it. 50. So 45 is the minimum. All right. Let's see how long we can survive. Ah, now we have start produce some eggs here. Perfect, excellent. That's very, very good. That's excellent. Then let's hope that we can survive. These are quite expensive. Lambs. Let's see. Meat. Meat. But how do we produce? How do we produce that? Do we have like a butcher shop or something? Doesn't look like that. And we have another bandit camp. I wonder if we deploy our troops and go over there. If that is going to save us some food, because all of the men are going over there. That might save us, maybe. So let's try that. So let's see if we can survive the walk. So the bandit camp is over here. We need to cross. Need to cross over here. So we need to go here. Let's speed this up. Let's hope that we don't get raided on our way over. And we definitely need to have whatever we recover. Maybe we need to put it into our treasury if we got attacked. But we should be free for that at least 2 years, I think. So let's see if we can sneak up on them. Do we want to fight them through the woods? Maybe not. Alright, let's see if they have spotted us. Yeah, they have spotted us. I think I'd rather fight them on the open ground. Let's see if we can walk past them. coercions. Alright. Let's see, do we need to have a shield wall? No, I don't think so. Army power balance, effectiveness, coercion. Push forward. Let's see, we are still at 20, so that's good. They are losing people here, they are down to 14. We are still at 20. So I think we got this. 10, yes. 9. Excellent. Yeah. They're running away. Excellent. Good work, lads. Let's go for that. Receive reports of a bandit raider roaming in the nearby lands. Should we trace their steps? Yes, of course. Track their movements. Okay, so we are going to have an attack in 364 days. Well, that is going to give us plenty of time. Now we are in March. Already, all right. So let's see now, the fishes are back here. So we can get our hands on some fishes as well. We only have 1 month left. Do we need to put coins in here, or do we think that we can survive a little bit longer? So we can just grab it to our region instead. Send the resources to the nearest town. Yeah. Good. And then hustle back as quick as possible. So that's good. So then we can grow some more carrots. Good. And let's see, 127 planks. That's really good. That means that we can actually pick some berries. But okay, they are growing at the moment, so we cannot do anything about that. This is growing, so we can't do anything about this. This one we are going to do this year, of course. Then we're going to let this rest for our next year. So that's going to be good. So, should we place an order on some lambs, maybe? Or could we build something in our backyard here? Pigs provide pork, goats provide milk, chevron, and hides. Animals may also be purchased after the frame is built. Yeah, okay, so we need to purchase them. So I think it's time for us to expand our city a little bit. I think it's time. Let's see if we can put down some houses over here, maybe. We don't have that much timber yet. So we only have 4. We need like 6 or something if we want like 3 lots. Something like that maybe. Or how do we want to place them? We want to place maybe some around this area. Maybe. Do we need to have something here? Emery. Rye. Well, this is fertile land. So maybe we will have 2 fields here instead. So let's just expand our little city here in this area maybe. Next to the church. That is probably where people want to live. Yes, like this. Hopefully I don't make mistakes here with the plot size. I have smaller plot sizes here. It's going to cost me 20. But now we are having a huge bump here. Have we actually sold a lot of the salt here? Yeah, maybe. And our army, is it back yet? They are still running. As soon as they come into here, we can disband them. Fishes, yes. No berries yet. And we are starving, I think, unfortunately. Disband unit. In the home region, experience 25. Okay. So they have some experience now, so that's good. Because they have been into battle before. Can't do anything about this. We are going to pick or fish a little bit more. Yeah, I think we need to place down this bridge now. So from the King's Road. Do they need to go through the salt mine? Yes, maybe they do. Alright. So let's turn this. Go through the forest. This is going to be the sketchy part here. Then over the bridge on the other side. It was created automatically. Huh. Okay, that's nice. We didn't need to spend any time on building that. Forager's hut. Oh, this is going to be a dangerous road to travel. Okay, well. We are living in dangerous times. So now we're not using that anymore. So now our timber should be stacking up. Let's see. We are running out of food, unfortunately. But now the men should be back here. We now have our farms here, so that's good. Let's see if we can now maybe grow some fruits here. Maybe. Takes approximately 2 or 4 years to fully mature. Maximum yield potential. I wonder if the bigger plot size, the bigger the harvest will be. Yield none. Modest. Productivity. Yeah. So what do we want to have? Maybe some animals. Let's see if we can buy some animals, because we have a lot of money. We of course should not be needing to starve. So we are so let's see, where are the pen here? So let's see if we can place down like a pen here, so it's well protected. So here we have a pasture space, 32 animals. That's way, maybe it's too big. Demolish, we don't need that much space. Can we maybe have like a cute space here? Yeah. Right. Let's see if we can buy some more livestock. So let's import a few lambs. See how that will go. Mules and horses. Horses may be assigned to the trading post, allowed to 50 goods to be carried per trip, decreasing the time to research trade points. Okay, maybe we don't need horses, but maybe we definitely need to have some more oxes, maybe. Let's see. Let's see how this is going to turn out. We need someone at the trading post, of course, otherwise nobody can go and fetch those. Let's put down some more houses here. Can put down a road in here maybe. They want to go this way. Like that. One way here, so the church is fully connected. Ah, so they're preparing this field. That's good. That's good. We have assigned one permanent. Okay. So maybe we need more oxes here. So let's see if we can find a new stable hitching post, and then we need to upgrade it to a stable. Okay, so let's put down a stable here. So we can have some more. So we can import maybe 2 more oxes. Livestock ordered. Trade. Should have 5. Oh, all right, here she comes. Ah, our first little lamb. Excellent. You guys are having chickens. Here we don't have anything yet. We only have one person who's doing like actual building stuff. Storehouse, granary. Maybe we don't need 2 people for that. And we don't need 3 people here. Maybe 2 is good enough. 1 in the storehouse, 1 in the trading post there. Let's see, crop growing 33%. 1 family moved in. We are still lacking food. Purchase animal goats. 3rd yield provides chevron and hides. Yeah, we need. Let's produce some milk for everyone. Like an animal pen for that one. And yes, so now we can have some people picking berries here. Maybe 2, because we are maybe lacking some food. That's good. Granary, we only have 1 poor little person. working here. Maybe that's enough. Maybe that is enough for now. Goats. Yeah, more chickens, I think. More chickens. So maybe I will do chickens for all of these. Chicken coops. Modest. So let's see if we can compare them. Goods produced, modest yields. So if I compare the sizes, now they are building. Yield, none. Modest. Maybe it will take some time until it is up and running. Upgrade to stable. We have 3 oxen, 3 lambs, goats, pigs. Not yet. These are too small to have something. Crop rotation. Wheat and rye. Wheat and rye maybe. Burn field. No. Field priority. Crop growth is 34%. So now they are picking berries, that's good. Unlimited work area, you can pick how much you want. But someone needs to carry it to the granary, so I think that we need one more person. Over here. Goats. We can do pigs. Can do animals here. And then we will have some houses, maybe here, with a really big backyard. Here they can grow even more. So yeah, let's build that. We're expanding our town a little bit, left to right. Yield none, still nothing. Modest. Missing variety supplies from foragable goods, vegetables, greens, fruit. Yes, we need to start growing some fruits as well. And that we're going to do over here. So let's see if we can prepare ourselves to when we have our green here. Windmill efficiency, 100%. So do we want our windmill over here? Not in the woods. Do we want it over here maybe? 99%, 100%. Do you want to live next to it? Maybe not. 97%, 100%. Alright, let's go for that. And then we need a communal oven. Then we need some more planks. No, what do we need for that? We need stone for that. We need stone. So no deposit in range. Maybe one more ox. Families are moving in, that's good. So now we have pigs and goats. This is still under construction. $260 days until we are attacked, so that should not be a problem. So let's assign someone to there. We are trading so that we are having some tools. 250, that's really great. So that is working very good. Endless resources, yeah. So this is going to be our main source of income for this entire region. So that's good. So I don't think that we need to worry about money for this town. Under construction. So, pigs. Two months of food. That should be enough, I think. Let's get some more planks. And this should be so we can grow some fruit here eventually when we have people moving in. Yeah. Generic storage full. Excess goods needs to move to a storehouse. Timber storage 28. Timber storage 6 out of 5. This, we are running out of fuel here. Or we have too much fuel. So maybe let's upgrade this to a large. This building to 2,500. Yes, definitely. Then we have everything we need for that, I guess. So goat for that one as well. Here we have our lambs. What do we do with the lambs? Butcher shop. Enables production. Ah, all right. So there is our butcher shop. Okay. Okay. Yes, we need to upgrade. How? How can we upgrade? Requires not met. So we need to have both meat and fruits, grains, vegetables. Okay. So let's see if we can then upgrade at the end of the year then. Logging camp, our little stable. We have that on the King's Road, so we are depleting this. Can we have some growth or farms here later on? Yes. So probably we're going to have some farms alongside this road maybe at the end. So we're going to focus on cut down the forest. This is growing. Yes. No problem there. Ah, good. So nobody, this one we have orchestra now. So apple seeds, really expensive. Pears. And then quince. Medium yield of apple. High yield of pears. Okay, so let's go for apples. And for that one as well when that is done. All right. Berries are all out. Yeah, you can stay put there. We have plenty of salt. We are buying some tools. Firewood we don't need to worry about. Our windmill there. Let's see if we can, our communal oven. So that's our granary. And of course the smell of fresh bread is always nice. So we can put it here right next to the market. That's nice. All right, and I think we have everything that we actually do need. Sheep farm. We only have lambs, so we don't need to worry about that. I think we need to build our manor now, or at least decide where we want to put our manor. So, where are we? We are here. We have the King's Road here. We have our field, one field off here. And here is our main town center. And where do we expect the enemies to come from? Probably from the top region here. But of course this is going to be our small town. So where can we place it? Put down some apple there. Where do we want our manor? When you and your retune reside enables taxations. We gain influence and provide some troops there for free. We can assign families to servants. Oh my. Okay. So we have our church here. Do we want our manor to be next to it? Or do we want it to be here when we come into town? Maybe that's how you want it. Do we need to place like a road or something to it? No, I don't think so. We can draft the road to there afterwards. Can't really decide where I do want it. Do I want it up on the hill here? No, that's no fun. And here I want to have some space. I think this is the space. And then we can expand it. Castle Planner. Here you can edit the layouts of your castle and plan the construction of new wings and towers. When you press commit, the old layout will disappear and a new one will be constructed. The cost is fixed. Okay. So we have walls and gates. Tower. Provides garrison space. Units and villagers shot projectile approaching enemies. Garrison. Increase reconnaissance by 12. Limited to 1 per region. Tax office. Garrison tower. Increases the maximum size by 12. Alright, let's just put down our Manor Lord first, and then we can worry about the other stuff later. See how many troops that we are actually going to get. And our food are picking up now, so that's good. Windmill is now constructed, excellent, but we don't need to use that just yet. We are preparing to be able to have bread for our second winter. Modest. Wax and honey. Oh, we can wait with that. Can you relocate? No, you can demolish if you're not happy with it, so you can relocate. If we want to destroy this, if we feel that this is too close to the main road. Yeah. Available living space under construction. So we have 3 living spaces here that is available. The stone is almost depleted. Let's see if those are going to disappear when we are finished. That would be nice. We have some great space here for some more houses later on. Yeah. I think people are overall quite happy. We are lacking food though, but that is going to be covered from the farmhouse here. I think we actually need to prepare for another field, I think. Or 2 fields, I think. We do want. Something like that. And a smaller field right over here. That's cute. Let's have some rye crop rotation. Yeah. This is wheat. Why are it dropping so much? Well, we will see. Wheat, rye. Let's do wheat, the third year there. Have they actually been crops grow? Possible, though. Ah, of course, if we do it in the autumn, I think the crop is going to grow a little bit more over the winter. So, I think we are preparing ourselves really good here for our second winter. But how is the status for our manor here? Let's put that at a high priority so we can get some extra troops. And yeah. Purchase a horse maybe, so we can carry some more stuff. And because we have a lot of salt that we want to trade. That's our main source of income. So do we want to do that? Yes. I think so. Do we have enough space for those? Stable spaces, we have 4 at the moment, 6, and if we get 1 extra horse or 1 more horse, it's going to be 5 out of 6, so that should be good. Yeah. You are picking the berries there, that's good. Allows forge hut worker to grow herbs. Ah. Yes, why not? Why not? Because herbs was for diseases, so that's good. That we definitely want. Rubbling stone. Yeah. This is under construction. You want some more planks and some more rubble stone. That should be carried from here. We have enough planks, so we can have more people carrying stuff. Now we have had some more people moving in. So we have filled out all of these slots and all of these. And this is still empty. Yes. And it's August, so I think it's time for harvest. So now I need people here. Harvest progress. Estimated 28 days left. Ah, okay, so they are growing until August, and then in September they will automatically harvest. Okay. You can maybe have 1 ox here. Do we need 1 more? Nah, I think we are good. What is it complaining about? Trading post, table spaces. Are they stuck there until we actually build like a stable? Let's see if we need another stable then. We have one stable there. Can we fit one here maybe? Yeah. Livestock waiting. Can we create like a bigger stable? No? Another ruler army was sighted. Where are they going? Hopefully not to my town. Okay. Alright, and the stone there is depleted, so can demolish this, I guess. Don't need that anymore. Are they coming for me? Hopefully not. If they come for me, I don't know what to do. Can I buy some treasury funds inefficient? So maybe it was a mistake to actually transfer it over to the regional wealth, but we will see. We will see. AI viewers. And let's go. Please finish my... Why don't they focus on this one? Ah, that is why. They are going for this camp. Bandit camp. That is why. Okay. But I want that. There's another bandit camp. No, let's give it to them. We will see if we can snag that bandit camp. That would be nice though. Table spaces. Large storehouse. Livestock. We have 1 horse. Do I need people managing the stables? Don't think so, because they are getting the oxes when they need them. But I can't figure out why it is complaining about this one. Generic storage full. Okay, so we have enough timber. Don't need any more planks. We have 133 planks. Okay. Okay, here we can actually upgrade. That is what we're going to do if we have the option here. That is definitely what we want to do. Because that will give us the possibility to have blacksmiths. Let's see what we need, what kind of resources that we need. Yeah, they took that bandit camp. Well, you can't get them all. All right, it's time for harvest. Five out of 5. Rubble stone. I have rubble stone. Construction. Acceptable goods. Well, all right. Now we are a medium village. That's nice. So let's focus on constructing some tools. So let's see if can create a blacksmith on that instead. And let's put down some more houses here. By the church. Let's see, do we want them to be facing this church? Like this, maybe? Yes, maybe we do. Like this. With big backyards. Yes. That's nice. Okay. So let's man the windmill. And maybe also the oven here. Maybe we also need to upgrade this one. Because we're going to need to have more people transporting things. Yeah. Let's see if this is going to work. To prepare ourselves for the second winter. Second. So, if that was a blacksmith, so that can give me tools, spears, and sidearms. Helmet, melts, and plate armor. Yes. So I want to have some shields as well. Okay, so I am missing, so I need to take one out of the farm there. And you are producing something, maybe? No? But you're growing some herbs, hopefully. Still 2 people going at it there. So we have 42 salt there, so that's good. Steady stream of income. Timber, that is good. Livestock, do we need anybody here? Maybe not. We're not going to buy anything. Flax. Maybe. Wheat, rye. Wheat. Yeah, so you can do flax, and then maybe barley next year. Ah, crops rotation. Oh, that's good. Follow. No, October. No, of course we want something. We want something. We want wheat. Follow. And then rye. Same here. We want rye. Then follow. Same here. Wheat maybe. And then we can do rye. this one can rest maybe. Livestock, they can get 2. Maybe 1 more. Go away with you. All hands here, maybe. You have flour, and now you're baking bread. Yeah, I think we are in a good situation here for our second winter. Really nice, really good. Can take one from there, from the salt mine, to help with all of the other things that we need to do. Large granary, excellent. And let's see, can we produce something here? Advanced. We need iron slab. And okay, so how do we get iron slab? We need some kind of forager here. Iron ore. So we need to import iron ore. That is what we need to do. So let's see. Iron ore. Import. Maybe 5 or something. Or can we just import iron slab straight away? So that's going to give us 11. But if we just import what we need straight away instead. Import. Major trades. Major trades require trade to establish. Can we just import this instead? So we have like surplus of 5. 5 shields. That's going to work. Let's see if that's going to work instead. Because we don't have the production here. We can't produce things here. So maybe it was bad to do a blacksmith, but alright. Oh, you never know. Communal oven is up and running. We are doing this by hand. We are... Alright. Great. Taxes. Do we need to tax people? Yes, a little bit. And the church. Percentage of surplus that's given to the church. Return for influence. No. But we want to tax people a little bit. Of course. I think that's fair. And let's see, can we buy more? Not yet. But now we have 5 at least, and that's good. So we are not afraid of the raiders anymore. So I think that we are all prepared for the winter. It seems that we have enough grain so that we can produce flowers and create bread the entire winter. Winter is approaching. Yeah, so more firewood. Alright, so we have large shields now. So by the looks of it, looks like we could import it. Desired surplus. Okay, so maybe 4 is enough. Yeah, good. Livestock. Enable production of war bows and crossbows. Yeah, we can check that out. Let's see if that's going to work.
Meat! Get your meat here! So fresh it's practically still anywhere else. Poor quality, he said. Impossible.
All the fields are ready. Excellent. Three people there, 3 people there. Large shields. Why do I have that many large shields? Ah, that's why. That is why. Planks, small shields. Wooden parts. Can I cancel production? Stop work. Stop all construction and production related tasks. So then I don't need to trade. Or I can actually export shields. And I want to import spears. Let's see if that's going to work. Maybe I assign one more person to this. Per month. Okay, let's buy one more horse and see if that will make it a little bit easier.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Planks. Production limit. Ah, I can set a production limit. That is of course what I want to do. Also for this one, production limit. 5 shields. Then I can resume that. That's really nice. That's really good. We still have that much timber. Alright, so now we have some bows. Large shields. Yeah. Recruits. Could we manufacture some crossbows? Iron parts. Okay, no, let's go for the crossbows. Or the regular arrows there. Good. So now we have some kind of army then. And we are now in the middle of the winter here, and we are not starving. So that's good. So I think that this will be the end of the stream. So I think we survived the first winter here. So that's nice. So, thank you for today, guys, and I will see you another day.